Epstein Files versus Watchtower's Blue Envelopes. Everyone's heard of Epstein's files, a list of powerful men with dark secrets. But what if I told you there's another list, one that makes Epstein's look small, a list hidden in blue envelopes, locked away in kingdom halls around the world, thousands of known child abusers protected by the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses. Jeffrey Epstein, a billionaire, predator, and the man with the list, politicians, CEOs, celebrities, names tied to his island, his flights, his crimes. The scandal rocked the world. It showed us how money and power can silence victims and protect predators. If you were rich enough, Epstein had a seat waiting on his plane for you. But here's what most people don't know. Jehovah's Witnesses keep their own list, not on a private island, but in every congregation in every city. They call it the blue envelope system. When a child reports abuse, elders don't call the police. They fill out a form, they lock it in an envelope, and they send a copy to headquarters. So you don't get a flight on Epstein's jet, you get a filing cabinet in the Kingdom Hall. So, which is worse? Let's compare. Epstein's files named dozens. Watchtower's envelopes hid thousands. Australia's Royal Commission forced Watchtower to hand over 1,006 files on alleged abusers, tied to more than 1,800 children. And not one, I'm going to repeat that, and not one was reported to the police by the organization. Not one. Australia has about 72,000 Jehovah's Witnesses. That's roughly one alleged perpetrator for every 71 publishers. Globally, witnesses report around 9 million publishers today. If the Australian rate held worldwide, we'd be looking at on the order of 120 to 130,000 alleged perpetrators, and potentially hundreds of thousands of victims. It's an estimate, but it shows a staggering scale of harm when secrets are locked in blue envelopes instead of reported to the police. Epstein ran an island. Watchtower runs a global archipelago of secrets. We're going to talk for a minute about the governing body's sins. Now, the governing body disfellowships ordinary members. You know, you could get disfellowship for smoking, for drinking too much alcohol. And years ago, they thought you were rebellious if you grew a beard and you were treated like an outsider. And if you start asking hard questions, you're out. They call you an apostate. But for child abuse, no confession, no second witness, no problem. The abuser stays, the victim suffers, and the file disappears into a blue envelope, into a filing cabinet. If there's one judicial committee that matters, it's the one that judges them. The world still demands answers from Epstein's files, but one day soon, the world will demand answers from Watchtower's blue envelopes. Which is worse? Maybe the real question is, which list is still being written right now? The final part here is a call for a public elders meeting. And so this is the big question. If Epstein's list shook the world, why are Watchtower's secrets and their secret files still hidden? And why is the governing body, the men who demand obedience, never judged by their own rules? Well, on September 15th, 2025, 3 elders will convene a judicial committee, not against a publisher, not against a child victim, but against the governing body itself. For once, the judges become judged. So this will be live. It'll be a judicial committee, and it could be a live playing of this judicial committee hooked up to other live streams. September 15th, 2025. So we are offering our platform to the broadcast, this meeting to the world. It's a 1-hour meeting. This is Watchtower's own elders, their own book, their own rules applied to them. If the governing body truly believes in their system, let them attend the meeting. Let them answer the charges live. Because justice doesn't belong in a drawer. It belongs in the open. September 15th, the trial of the governing body begins. Live your life with love. We'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.